Okay, our video today is going to be how to add a question and answer forum where as a teacher you can add new questions and then the students can reply to those questions. So if you had a few questions, a question and answer forum doesn't allow students to see the other responses until after they have posted, and you can set these up to even grade them. So we're going to go back into my main course page and we will scroll down to a block where there isn't anything, like block 7, and it's a forum. So under the add an activity, we'll go ahead and click forum, and that will take us to the forum editor where we're going to put in a forum name and set some other things. So we'll just call this questions to answer for students. How's that for descriptive? And we're going to change this from a standard forum to a question and answer forum. And we are going to say simply answer the following. I'm going to zoom out so you can see where we're going a little bit. As you go down here into the ratings area, we are going to say average of ratings. Now you're probably only going to rate their response once, so it won't really matter. Whatever you put will be the score. The grade category is uncategorized unless you've set up different categories of grading, but here's where we put in a scale. So I'm going to go and make this 10 points here. Let me go down 10 points. So now I said we're going to do some ratings. We're going to go down and we're going to go ahead and save and display. Okay, and the reason I chose save and display is because we're going to add a question. Right now the student wouldn't see anything in this forum. You need to add questions that they answer, and I'm just going to add one, and you could add as many as you wanted. To be handy, I have actually typed up a document where I have a question. Here's a question we'll put in. I'm going to go ahead and paste that by using Control Copy, and then I'm going to go ahead and write in the subject. I'm going to paste that. And so here's my question. If you were the author, how would you have ended the story and why? Be sure to support your answer with an example or two. Or you could just tell them to write the ending of the story if you want. And right here, subscription, this is for the, anytime someone posts, it's going to email me. You may not want to get in these in the email, so you might not want email copies of posts to this forum. It's up to you. And you can go ahead and say post to forum. And what will happen is this first question will show up, and we'll continue here. Okay, and we'll add another question. You can see the first question there. We'll say add a new question, and I'm going to go ahead and copy this text here I have all set. Control Copy, go in here, and I will paste it. You could even say here 100 to 200 words or whatever you want to do to be mean to your students. And then I'll go ahead and say post to forum. It now defaulted to I don't want email copies of posts to this forum. And I'm now logged in as a student. And so if I click on this forum, it's called Questions to Answer for Students. We'll take a look at what happens. So right away, I get these two questions. Describe the root causes of Susanna's death, and if you were the author, how would you have ended the story and why? And it continually puts the most recent question that was asked on top. So if you're going to put in a series of 5 questions, make sure you put the last question in first, and then put the 4th question in, then the 3rd, then the 2nd, then the 1st. So let's say the student was going to answer this question. They'd just click on it, and it will give them an option. It'll say, describe the root causes of Susanna's death. It gives my instructions, and as a student I would just click reply, and I would be able to go ahead and put in my response. And a student again can decide whether or not they want to get emails to this forum. Then when all the other students reply, they're going to get all these emails, so you might want to show them they don't want to. They can just go into Moodle and look. As a teacher, then we'll go back in as a teacher, and I can show you if you wanted to grade those responses, you could. Let's go ahead and refresh this. You could go ahead, you can see there's one reply now, and I could go in there and take a look at it. And notice here I can see the response, and I can also see that I can rate it up to 10. So I'll say, oh, that's a great answer. We'll give that a 10. And kind of nice. And so that is how you set up a question and answer forum and grade it.